Hey guys, Chris the Superfast RC, and today I'm finally going to be giving you my review of the Basher Nitro Circus from Hobby King. Reason I've delayed this so much is because I've really changed what this truck is to me. This is a really great short course truck for just getting into the hobby. Well, hey, even just something to go have fun with, to be honest with you, because this is a very fun vehicle. So I just want to get started and tell you basically what I think might have happened to this truck. When I first got this truck about 2 or 3 months ago, or 4 months ago now, I got a super deal on it. It was $100. And I think what Hobby King did is that they had a contract expiration or licensing expiration on this brand, Nitro Circus. And they had to sell off all their Nitro Circus vehicles or something like that, because they're no longer selling anything that is Nitro Circus branded, which is not really a big deal. I mean, it's just the way this truck was branded anyways. But yeah, the monster truck, the mini monster truck, and the short course truck are no longer for sale on their website. So basically, this review then is pretty much useless, but this is the same truck as the Turnigy Trooper, and I have also heard from other sources that this platform is going to be, re-released in a different body style. So, but anyways, back onto the truck. Like I said, this is a very fun vehicle, just if you're getting started in RC, or if you just want something to toy around with. To tell you the truth, this will do it. And if you can see the tires in the body, it really doesn't, it doesn't work this way. I haven't really decided on a body for this yet. But these are J Concept Subculture 2.8s that you'd normally buy for like a 4x4 Traxxas vehicle. But they really work well on this truck. And I'll tell you the reason why I have these on there. And first, just scoot this out of the way a little bit here so we can get this into the scene. So yeah, first run, guys. First run. Boom. Well, and I will tell you, I was running on 3S, because this truck on 2S, you might as well just not even run it because it's too slow. But yeah, first run, foam shot right out of the tire. So these tires, not really that great. But I mean, the rubber compound's pretty soft, and they're not awful. But, I'd recommend getting yourself, maybe it's like a set of Pro Lines or whatever is out there, AKA, or, what are the trenchers or choppers, or, even hell, the Traxxas S1 compound / tires will work better than these will. I mean, they're soft rubber, but they're not sticky at all. I mean, it's kind of like, yeah, there's just no stick to them. They kind of slide around. And the foam inserts are laughable, really. It's just like a soft sponge, and they will quickly rip on you when you're driving along. So just want to get that out of the way real quick here. Tires, pretty much throwaways, just like anything else I've seen from Hobby King. But let's move on to the truck here. The bodies got a crack. You can see this right here working, kind of right there. There's a crack. And also up front, I've only ran this body one time because I really didn't want to booger it up, since it's not being made anymore. So that side, and we have the truck here. All right, so we've got this. I think this is 2080 kV brushless motor in this guy, and it's pretty much slow as you can. Slower than I thought it would be on 2S. I mean, this thing crawls, and so that's why I say you really don't want to run this one on 3S. I mean, on 2S. You want to run it on 3S all the time. The factory servo, as you can see, I'm not running the factory servo. It's pretty much garbage. It's slow to respond. And you want to replace it pretty much right out of the box. Stock ESC 60 amps. Plenty for this motor, at least, even on 3S. Shocks is another thing that really just not very good on this truck. I've tried different things with the oils, and they're pretty much non-existent. The oil doesn't really do anything. It's mostly leaked out, and it's gotten air in there because the seals aren't really working. And you could probably do something like put a set of Traxxas shocks, or associated shocks or just a different brandy shock that would actually hold the fluid. So, I mean, yeah, there's just no dampening there. And you can't fix that with these shocks. They just don't hold the oil. Pillow ball suspension all the way around, even in the rear. I've seen some out here's the bottom of the chassis after about 10 runs. But I've seen some other reviewers say that this gets bumped on the chassis, these things. I really didn't have that experience getting bent or bumped. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't bash that hard. Maybe I do. I just don't know it. But Mod 1 spur, hardware's been fine, no issues. Haven't broken a single part on this truck here, so not a big deal really. Well, I say that. Look at that chassis. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of bent. Yeah, well, take that back. It is, I don't know if this had any kick up in it from the factory or not, but it's definitely got some kick up in there now. Anyways, I didn't notice it, so front shock's pretty much the same as the rear, if not a little better. No, there's no dampening there either. But one thing I did want to mention on this platform, there's not much steering in the geometry itself, so you're going to be taking wider turns than you normally would. So, I mean, that is what it is. Really can't change it. Differentials have been fine. You can see there's sand all over. It's dirty. I haven't taken the time to clean it, mainly because this is a Basher. But haven't taken the time to clean it up. But it's just a fun truck. I did bend this dog bone at some point, and I just bent it back with a wrench. Didn't pop out or anything. It was just kind of pretzeled. So, other than that, there's not much really to say. I mean, the body mounts are gone because, like I said, I really like these tires, and this thing's awesome running like this on these tires. So, you know, I really haven't thought out the body. Maybe like a body off an E-Max or something would fit it, and it'd look kind of weird, but I don't know. It's a really cool vehicle with these tires on it. It's just kind of like a monster, truggy, you know, short course beast, I guess is what you'd call it. But one thing I will say, I haven't had any trouble with the driveline, differentials, hexes, nothing. Really no broken parts, no real big complaints on this truck. You might want to run it on 3S. Probably do want to run on 3S, and this goes for the Turnigy Trooper as well. Whatever they release, it's still based on this platform. But overall, I give this truck a thumbs up, and there's really not much else to say. It's a good deal for what it is. If you can get it on the cheap, I mean, I wouldn't pay $200 for this. Maybe 130, 140 is almost ready to run, but not anywhere near, you know, what you pay for a ready to run Slash or. So, yeah, it's a pretty good truck. I will say that, you know, you might not be able to get it anymore. So, yeah, if this review's been helpful or not, that's a subject for another time, I guess. But, anyways, guys, like, subscribe, comment if you want to see more stuff like this. I'll do my best to answer any comments you have about it. But, also, this has been my first video that I've shot in native 4K, so if you want to crank up the detail and get a little closer on the vehicle's hardware, and, you know, need to see something really, you know, in depth, the detail's there for you. So, anyways, look for the Quantum Vandal buggy coming pretty soon. I'm not real thrilled with that car, so I might actually be pretty negative and hard on it. So, one more thing I wanted to add before I let y'all go. This thing runs a Mod 1 gearing setup, okay? But I just now noticed that it's actually a 3mm pinion shaft, motor shaft. So that might be a compatibility issue if you have a lot of, you know, A-scale Mod 1 pinions. They're not going to work on this car. So, but other than that, good car. Definitely worth the price I paid for it. If you get it for that price, I get it. But, you know, like I said, no longer on the market, so it is what it is. So. Once again, guys, it's been Chris Superfast RC, and we'll see you in the next one.